Good evening and welcome to Black Power, the podcast with me, Iffy Thomas, and I am so excited to share with you who we've got today. British, black, female. Woo! This was on the BBC Play School. I don't know if any of you remember that. I was about 4 years old when she came off air. I remember how wonderful it was to see somebody who looked like me on TV. That was awesome. So here we are with Floella Benjamin. In fact, I should say Baroness Benjamin, because in 2010 she took her seat at the House of Lords. Not only is she known for children's television shows like Play School and Play Away, she also has an OBE for her services to broadcasting. Wow, let's listen to her. Here she is, Baroness Benjamin.
I do things because I want other people to progress, to be successful. I feel so happy when somebody has got a new job. I write a letter and say, well done. We were told back in Trinidad that we were British, the British Empire, part of the motherland. The streets were going to be paved with gold. People were going to accept us and love us. And it wasn't like that. And I think that was a shock, more than disappointment. It was a shock to the system. And that actually made me very angry. I started fighting for the first 4 years of my life in Britain. I must admit, I fought physically, because I couldn't stand the injustice of it all. And you're going through the time when, as a child, when you see your brother covered in blood because boys had just beaten him up just because he was black, calling you names, people spitting at you, you never know where it was going to come from, you never know what was going to happen. It made you really angry, and I had to protect myself, because you'd walk down the street and you never knew who was going to get at you. Is it this person? Is it this person ready to fight? No, it's not. Thank goodness. That was normal behaviour.
What sort of thing did you experience?
Oh, horrible things. I don't want to talk about, the actual words. Even in my book, Come Into England, I haven't used the words. I've just used the emotion of walking down somewhere and not knowing if this person is going to spit at you, lift your skirt up, ask you where's your tail, try and pee on you, whatever. So you had to be prepared. And I think that's what's gives me the skill of working out what people are all about. I can read people. When they come in towards me, if I'm in a room with people, I can read them. I just pick up the vibes. There's a link between all of us. We're connected. And I am so sensitive about who's who when I walk into a room. And it's because of those experiences walking down the street. If this person's going to hurt me, I've got to be ready to fight. If there's not, thank goodness, but I'm ready for the next one, because it's not that it's just one. Wasn't an isolated case. Until I had my spiritual moment. The day I had my spiritual moment was the most wonderful day of my life. I was fighting this boy who called me nasty names, and I was hurting him. And suddenly I heard a voice, and it said, Floella, what are you doing? Because of this boy's stupidity, his ignorance, his prejudices, you're going to get yourself into trouble. Stop it now. You can't change the colour of your skin. And if he has a problem with the colour of your skin, then it's his problem, not yours. Start loving yourself the way your mum loves you, your dad loves you. I want you to start loving yourself the same way and respecting yourself, Floella. Show the world who you are. And I remember thinking, oh yeah. And I smiled. And I realized that this was not going to be the answer. My brain was going to be the answer, and my smile was going to be my weapon in life. And that's why I learned to smile. And no matter what you say and do to me, because I know who I am. I know that I'm worthy. I know that I can beat anyone with my brain, with my mind, with my soul, with my passion, with my energy.
Can it change things?
Oh, definitely. It won't change overnight. Don't expect change overnight. Any change that's going to be sustainable doesn't happen overnight. It takes a long time. As I stand in Parliament, I smile. Every day when I go into the chamber, I smile. And I think, 500 years ago, the people who stood on this same land, they were deciding what was going to happen to my ancestors. They were slave owners, plantation owners. And now, here I am, in Parliament, looking down at the valley of experiences and thinking, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Well, you never know. As I said, something's coming, something good. Don't know what, don't know why. Maybe today.
Absolutely love that. That was Floella Benjamin. Fantastic. Yes, something good is happening. A change is coming, and we are seeing it every single day. And the reason I'm doing this is for Black History Month, and it's to shed a light on people who have inspired me to inspire you. Today, that was Floella Benjamin. I'll see you tomorrow with another guest. If you have anybody that you would like me to shed the light on and show their best bits, then please do send me a message. Have a good evening.